This is RaysGrid, a normal Minecraft world with 99% of all blocks removed. Despite its extremeness, everything is still possible. With the goal of this series to obtain every advancement, item, as well as mob. Watch the series from the beginning with a link down below, as well as learn how you can actually join us in this world. In the last episode, we went after the best block possible, which is the moss block. This opened the door for more building materials and a renewable source for fuel and bone meal. In today's episode, we're going to go for a plethora of different items, but they all come from a single source. That's right, we're going to build a automatic zombified piglin farm so we can use that gold to barter for a bunch of very useful items. Okay, so we got a goal. The goal is to make a pigman gold farm, but in order to do that, we need to get up there and be able to travel up and down in nether easily, but we can't have water. We only got lava to work with. So I'm thinking about grabbing one of these vines here and then using the vines, grow them out so we can actually travel up and down very easily. Maybe put nether portals on top and bottom as well. So I got my shears. We're here in the nether. Trying to get over there to grab that. I'm scared about that guy over there. That's just a little guy, right? He did come over here. Okay, so the vines are over there. So, we need to go down one block. Now we're level with it. Place a block above it just to prevent it from popping off. And then let's go down one more block. So there shouldn't be any skeletons in this biome, but we could get a gas that could knock us off. Okay, make sure you use our shears on it. And I'm also gonna get a little bit closer to it. Okay. Yes, awesome, we got the vine. Now I have to get back up again. That's what the blocks are for. Let's get our vine back to the overworld so we can grow it up, hopefully get enough to travel to the bottom, or we can get a bunch of bone meal. Let's first plant this down over by our different vines over here. So we got some more room for other types of vines. So let's add this guy there. So we got some bone meal. We can go ahead and bone meal it. Thank you, Tim. Okay, so we can bone meal that, and then we could shear it. Okay, so we got quite a few vines. Let's go ahead and plant them down. We can harvest them later. Oh, I just seen lightning strike behind us. You guys see that? Did it strike somebody? Lightning could start fires or actually kill some of our mobs. I guess we could make a lightning rod. We do got copper, I believe. Got one copper. Maybe get a couple more copper. Okay, let's put some fuel in here for the copper. And maybe we can make a lightning rod. So is there anything we want to actually get struck with lightning? So we could put it on top of the mob farm up there. And I believe the lightning should maybe convert some of them to charge creepers. Awesome. So we got copper. Let's make ourselves a lightning rod. Let's just put it on top of this thing here. I don't know if the lightning will hurt people over here. Maybe like right there or something. Oh, more lightning. Scary. Or actually we could put it over here too. This is pretty tall. Put the lightning rod right there. Speaking of the fishermen, we have like a whole army here. So the guy's been definitely fishing a lot of cool enchanted books. We don't have enough iron to actually make an anvil to use them. We got bows as well. Don't really have that many arrows though, but let's go ahead and give it a try with this fishing rod that they got, which is Unbreaking 2, Luck of the Sea 2, which is pretty nice. And it's raining. Oh wow. Mending, Lure 3, Unbreaking. That's really nice. So guys also fished up a lot of great things, including string, which they used in order to make a bed. Beds are really useful because that lets us change where our spawn point is once we die. Let's go ahead and sleep in this bed. We also have the sleeping advancement there. Sweet dreams, sleep in a bed to change your respawn point. That's amazing. We also don't have to have phantoms attack us if we remember to sleep every so often. Plus, if we get enough people in beds, currently have it on the server, so if at least 1/3 of everybody's in a bed, then we can go ahead and skip the nights. That would be nice once we get enough of wool to do that. Speaking of wool, we were hoping to get some sheep to spawn in an area that we had grass spread over. Oh my goodness, the grass area was successful. We got a sheep and pigs. That's amazing. So we got a sheep. Now we need to get some iron to shear it. I think I actually might have some iron saved up for this. It turns out we used the iron somewhere else, so we had to go out and find some more. Bye-bye, glow squid. No! No. Now we got 2 iron. Awesome, let's go back and make some shears with this. Okay, got our iron. Let's cook that up and get some ingots. Two ingots, make one shear. And let's take this to the sheep and see how much wool we get out of it. Oh, we got 3 wool. That's amazing. We can make a bed. Let's let the sheep out of the boat so it can actually eat the grass. Sheep, eat the grass. It's good for you. Heard it's healthy. I know what the problem with sheep is. He sees the grass on the other side of the fence. You know, the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. I got tired of waiting for the sheep to eat grass. Let's go make that bed. 3 wool and 3 planks. Got ourselves amazing bed, which we can use to sleep. Very cool. If we need to, we can actually use that to also take our bed other places. So we can travel on long ventures, and when we die, we can end up at our bed rather than ending up back here at spawn. They could also use nether portals to travel like a bit further. That's what I was kind of hoping to get a bunch of obsidian, because I think the nether portal obsidian is going to really help us travel out far. Speaking of traveling, we still need to travel to the bottom of the nether in order to get that magma that we need for the zombified piglin gold farm. Okay, so I got the vines, we got some blocks to protect them, some bone meal to also grow them up. Where should we put these? Maybe like a little hole right here and then go down. Maybe a trapdoor. Move that, put the vines over there, and bone meal that, and I'll put the trapdoor here. And if someone wants to make some ladders, we'll put some ladders there. So that way the vines aren't easily hit by somebody. And then we'll have ladders that go down. And then you go over there. So let's keep bone meal on this. This doesn't line up with any blocks, right? No, and I shouldn't start a fire. Okay. Because we want to get down to the bottom of the world. It's growing. So I don't know. Does someone want to go down there and check it out? Someone's not risking anything? Jesus. Got so many volunteers.
Oh, well, I'm not jumping.
Want to know how far we got?
Just above every drop.
Just above it. So I should go a little more. So the vines managed to grow all the way down to the bottom of the world. But before we go down there, we need to grab some obsidian so we can make another portal down there. So we can easily transport stuff over into the overworld side. So let's remove these obsidian. Get a little bit more obsidian to help us make our next nether portal. So let's grab these corners and the platforms. Okay. That's a problem. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, that is. That's nice. Okay. And then I'll just get started. Where we go. Awesome. So let's put back our pickaxe and then we'll work on trying to get down to the very bottom. So now we're ready to give this a try. Nice. We got a nice little pathway down. So let's also make a little bit of protection from gas. The object to get down here is to collect magma blocks, so we could make the pigment farm. We can also collect lava in order to make obsidian. We'll eventually probably want to protect these vines, because yeah, it's gonna be pretty annoying if gas kills these. But we're down here at the very bottom of the world in the nether. So I think about maybe collecting some lava down here and taking it up, and then actually put a nether portal at the lava layer and maybe the magma layer, so we can kind of get better at collecting materials around here. And then we'll use all materials to make the pigment farm. Pigment farm should get us materials. We also need to get some obsidian to build another portal at the top of the world, so we can easily transport up and down. These vines are just kind of risky. But I still did not have enough obsidian to build another portal at this level down here. So before we start collecting lava, we're actually going to try to mine these nether portals for obsidian. Do we got somebody on the nether side currently?
I can go.
Awesome. So what we'll do is mine this one, and then they will be able to come through after I mine the whole thing. And it should produce more obsidian. Hopefully it does. I guess we can give it a try right now. So I want to hop through it. Where is it going to make it? It might connect with the other nether portals nearby. So when the player in the nether dimension try to come back over to overworld, the portal would then try to find the nearest nether portal in the overworld, which turned out to be one way down at the bottom of the world. There's a portal down there. Wait, what? I don't know if I want to risk my diamond pickaxe to go down there and destroy it. Can he just use the water to break it out? We then had the lower portal also destroyed so that there should be no nether portals in the overworld. This way, when the game sees the player coming over from the nether dimension into the overworld, it will make a brand new portal with all that obsidian with it. And that's what we're looking for. But the next time the person came through, it put the portal in a spot that wasn't easy to mine. So I decided to go ahead and hop into the nether dimension and do the opposite, like the nether side one, and wait for a player to come through and regenerate it. Ah, awesome. So placed it right there. That's funny. Replaced. Okay, that's not bad. That means they're somewhat close to each other. What we'll do is I'll leave this one partly broken, and we'll come back and we'll fix this later. But in the meantime, I'll mine this one. That's actually a good location for it. Just kind of want to be in a safe zone while mining this up. Oh, we got another one. It's making more portals than I can break. So after mining down a few different portals, we are ready to take the obsidian and take it to the top of the world to build our zombified piglin gold farm with piglin bartering. So we're placing a ladder so we can get above the nether. We just need to get above the bedrock. We got ourselves a ladder going all the way up to the very top of the world. So this is where we'll start off to build a zombified piglin XP farm. For this high up, then no pigmen will spawn down underneath of us. This should be a decent spot to build it. Okay, so we got a portal built just underneath of this. So we should be able to easily make ourselves go back to the overworld spawn, make it a little bit faster getting at least downwards. The farm will probably build that direction from here. We don't want to build at the very top of the world because then we can't place it in gas protection. So we got 24 blocks worth of slabs going that direction. The pigmen will spawn over there. Then we'll have them walk down this way, this little narrow way here. We'll have them then fall into some mine carts here. For now, we'll just let them fall into a hole and we'll kill them manually. And then we'll have to build a little wall to protect the player. Okay, so they fall down there. You might want to put in solid blocks because their items will fall about. So we might want to thicken this up a little bit. So we got the drop chute in. They should be able to walk up a little bit, fall down this hole, then we can kill them from here. But eventually we'll automate this with like minecarts or something else to kill them. Now we need to get a little bit of magma just to get this started, and then we'll eventually try to get more pieces to fill out a platform over there. Let's go ahead and try out this nether portal to get back to spawn. So the portal worked great, getting us back to spawn very easily. We also tried the reverse, and we can get back to the nether hub. So the new portal isn't interfering with other players. So let's go down these vines that we made, and we'll probably make a portal at actually the lava layer because that's where there's also magma. So that way we can easily harvest it. So we'll just place in a portal right at this level here. Oh, I guess it placed over here. Okay. Okay, so we got the portal built down here. We'll light it, and this should also take us back to spawn. We're going to use the resources we do have to collect the magma in hopes that we can actually get more materials out of the piglins. So let's collect some magma. And because piglins no longer barter and give magma cream, we're going to have to collect all of ours from down here or make a magma cube farm. There's also quartz here in the nether. Really good for XP, but we don't really need XP. We also been collecting quite a bit of magma. You can see our little trails going everywhere, scooping this stuff up. The guy's been dropping off in the chest. We have an enderman over here, so we're gonna try to get a pearl from it. Ooh. Oh yes, we got a pearl. Yay! Ender pearl is gonna be so useful. We can use that to make a eye of ender with a blaze, and then we can actually make a ender chest, which is great for stashing items. I have to worry about losing it. The lower portal here would sometimes connect up with a different nether portal than the spawn one. But if we just would stand on one side of the portal, it would take us to spawn. We're standing on the other side would take us to the other location. So we got quite a bit of magma. Let's see how far this gets us. We'll also store that pearl. So with the blaze that we killed, we can make blaze powder. Blaze powder plus the ender pearl makes the eye of ender. And if we combine this with the obsidian that we mined up, we got ourselves an ender chest, which is amazing for transporting items long distances. Also keeping your items safe, so you don't have to worry about losing them. And will be really nice when traveling really far away, and you can just jump in the void after placing everything in the ender chest. You don't have to worry about having to actually make it back to spawn to drop off your items. So next thing probably is a silk touch pick, so we can easily move this around. So we're up here with the pigment farm. This will be a great place to put the ender chest. But right there, so people could access it, and then they can easily go into nether. And let's go ahead and work on the pigment farm. Place in all of this magma and see how far it gets us. So we got the magma platform in. It's got a general size for now. We're gonna also place in little bumper bars so the pigmen don't fall off the edges, because they'll walk this way and then they might get stuck. It might end up actually like falling off the edge rather than going towards where the player is, which is down here. We also have to make sure that gas don't spawn on top of this platform, because the things that can spawn on top of magma are things that are resistant to fire, such as zombified piglins, but also gas. We're just going to build in a little false ceiling. Okay, so now we got all that in. Let's go ahead and give this thing a try. Hopefully we don't get too many of the normal piglins. Yeah, we'll have to knock those guys off for now. I think we can hop down here and just crouch out. And we might want to get trapdoor too, just so babies don't come through. It's gonna be a lot slower than if we built a battle world, but hopefully we can get at least something. Hey, that helped. We got some pigmen. So someone to go punch them, then run back. Eventually need to get some like snowballs or something. Let's see if they can get out. See if they find a way to get out. Oh, we need a trapdoor. Yeah, we'll need to put trapdoor so they fall in the hole. We'll try to get them so they automatically come down here. Then we can kill them. Hey, getting some loot. So we're able to get gold nuggets as well as flesh. We're going to use the gold to trade with piglins, and hopefully we can get tons of loot. So the concept is definitely working, but this is a good start. I'm really glad we got this. And as long as there's no one down underneath, we should get some spawns to come in. You can check out the entire RaysGrid series here, or this other challenge series where I played Minecraft starting with a single block without any mods. And I do live stream the current challenge every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So make sure to leave a follow on my Twitch and join us live. The server is open to my supporters, so you can play along with me. Look forward to the next episode where we make tons of progress. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.